It took me 40 years to realize what I'm going to tell you in just 12 minutes. Do you ever feel like you're just waiting for life to get better? Like if only I had a better job, better relationships, or more money, then I will finally be happy? And here's the real deal. Life starts getting better for you when you start changing. When you grow, not only you become stronger, but you also start to see who is really in your corner. And don't worry, I'm not here to act like some know-it-all guru, but after 42 years of living, going from a broke kid to a struggling teenager, to an adult with empty pockets, to an entrepreneur who generated 1 million with his own company, I've learned a few life-changing lessons. And these lessons helped me to go from nothing to building a 7-figure net worth. And guess what? I'm about to share them with you in just a couple of minutes. If you're new here, I'm David. I spent over 20 years in finance, including a decade in Hong Kong where I've built a side hustle that made me over $1 million. Now I share everything I've learned about money, entrepreneurship and self-development to you so you can level up too. So hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what is coming next. First lesson, your income is not your outcome. And let me break this down, because it's so important. Just because you make a lot of money doesn't mean you'll have a lot of money. I've seen people who earn 6 figures every year but still live paycheck to paycheck. And then I've seen people who don't make much but always seems to have money. Why? Because it's not about what you earn, it's about what you keep. And here's the thing, if you mismanage money, you'll lose it. It's that simple, right? And this doesn't just apply to money, it applies to everything in life, time, relationships, health, opportunities. Everything we have is just passing through our hands. And our job is to manage it well. Think about this. When you manage your money wisely, you can leave something behind for the next generation. Imagine saying, hey, I managed my money so well, here's 500k for you to build your future. And that's the goal. Be a good steward of what you have. If you mismanage anything in life, whether it's your health, your time, your relationships, your money, anything, you will lose it. No matter what it is, if you don't take care of it, it won't last very long. So start managing what you have today, not tomorrow. Second lesson, everyone has a gift. Yes, that includes you. We are all born with a purpose, a talent, or an assignment to deliver to the world. Now your gift might not be something obvious like singing, dancing, or being an athlete. It could be something you're never even considered. Maybe it's your ability to listen, to organize, to teach, or to solve problems. The point is you have something unique to offer. And here's the thing, when you discover your purpose, everything changes. You will walk differently, talk differently, and even smile differently. You will wake up with a sense of direction and go to bed feeling fulfilled. Your real wealth is hidden inside your gift. Passion is great, but passion is for you. Your purpose, your gift, that's for others. When you use your gift to help people, that's where true wealth comes from, whether it's financial or not. So take some time to figure out what your gift is. So what comes naturally to you? What do people always ask you for help with? That's a clue. And when you find it, start using it to bring value to others. That's where your real wealth lies. And if you are thinking about kickstarting your side hustle, grab my free book, Side Hustle Launchpad, a step-by-step guide for working professionals like you. And this guide is packed with practical insights about my own journey, designed to help you navigate the world of side hustles with confidence. So click on the link in the description to download your free copy now. Third lesson, wealth is more than money. Let me say that again. Wealth is more than money. You can be wealthy in so many ways. In love, in family, in time, in wisdom, or even in generosity. Money is a tool, but it's not everything. You don't need a lot of money to enjoy life. Real wealth is about balance. It's about having enough time to spend with loved ones, enough wisdom to make good decisions, and enough generosity to give back. And think about it. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have time to enjoy it, what's the point? Or if you don't have people to share it with, what's the point? So don't measure your life by your bank account. Measure it by the richness of your experiences and relationships. That's the real wealth. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss my next videos. Fourth lesson, the more value you deliver, the more income you will earn. Let me explain this because it's a game changer. If you help 100 people, you'll make a decent living. But if you help 100 million people, you'll make a fortune. And think bigger. Take your gift, your purpose, and find a way to share it with as many people as possible. When you do that, you not only build wealth, you'll also make a difference in the world. And here's a simple example. Let's say you're great at teaching. If you teach 100 people, you'll earn a nice income. But if you write a book, create an online course, or start a YouTube channel like this one, you can teach millions of people. And when you do that, the rewards, both financial and personal, will be so huge. So the point here is, don't limit yourself. Think about how you can scale your gift and deliver value to as many people as possible. And that's how you create real wealth. Fifth lesson, don't waste your time. Time is the most precious resource we have. The older you get, the faster it seems to slip away. Part of that is because deep down, we know our time is limited. And the closer we get to the end, the more we realize how valuable every moment is. So use your time wisely. Be intentional with it. Don't spend hours scrolling on your phone or doing things that don't matter. Focus on what is important, your goals, your relationships, your growth. And remember, we never know how much time we have left. So make every moment count. Start that project, call that friend, take that trip. Don't wait for like tomorrow, someday, in 2 weeks. Someday might never come. Sixth lesson. Loving people is hard, but it's worth it. Let's be real. Dealing with people can be one of the most challenging things in life. Whether it's at work, in your family, in your community, relationships take effort. But here's the thing. When you learn to love and support others, even if it's difficult, you develop a skill that will help you in every area of life. For example, let's say I'm a landlord, and one of the hardest parts of my job isn't fixing toilet or changing locks. It's dealing with people. Imagine having to tell a single mom with 3 kids that she's behind on rent and she might have to move out. That's tough. But when you approach it with kindness and understanding, it makes a difference. So if you can learn to deal with people in ways that's helpful, kind, and generous, you go so far in life. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Seventh lesson. Everyone has a problem. Let me say that again. Everyone has problems. Everyone has problems. No one's life is perfect. Whether you're rich or poor, young or old, successful or struggling, you're going to face challenges. And here's the thing, we all start life at different points. Some people are born into wealth with every opportunity handed to them. Others are born in poverty with obstacles staked against them from day one. Some have loving families, others grew up alone. But no matter where you start, you're going to face problems. The problems don't stop. Even when you achieve success, new challenges will arise. The rich have problems, the poor have problems. The married, the single, the employed, the unemployed, everyone has something they are dealing with. So if you are sitting there thinking, why is life so hard for me? Why does everyone else seem to have it easier? Stop. You're not alone, everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about. The key is to focus on what you can control. You can't control where you started, but you can control where you are going. You can't control the obstacles in your path, but you can control how you respond to them. And here's the most important part. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. We are all running our own race. Some people start ahead, some start behind. But it's not where you start, it's where you finish. So if you are struggling right now, know that it's okay. Struggles are part of life. What matters is what you do with them. Use them as fuel to keep going. Use them as lessons to grow stronger. And remember, you are not alone. Everyone has problems, yours are just unique to you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss what is coming next. 8 lessons. Responsibility is your superpower. Let's break this down because it's one of the most important lessons I've learned. Here's the truth. You can't control everything that happens to you in life, right? Bad things will happen, people will let you down, circumstances will work against you, but here's what you can't control: how you respond to those problems. Taking responsibilities for your life is the ultimate power move. When you stop blaming others, your boss, your parents, the economy, the system, and you start taking ownership of your choices, you take back control. Let me give you a very simple example. I've met people who grew up in terrible situations, whether it's abuse, poverty, you name it. And some of them use those experiences as excuses to stay stuck. But others use them as motivation to rise above. They took responsibility for their life and they created something amazing. It's very easy to blame others, and when you blame others, you give away your power. You become a victim, and victims don't win. But when you take responsibility, you become the hero of your own story. You take control of your destiny. And don't forget, if you don't have your own plan, you will be part of someone else's plan. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. Taking responsibility responsibility is hard. It means admitting when you are wrong. It means making tough choices. It means doing the work even when you don't feel like it. But here's the reward. When you take responsibility, you gain your power. You gain confidence. You gain the ability to shape your life the way you want it. So stop waiting for everything around you to change. Change yourself. Take responsibility for your choices, your actions, and your future. That's how you win. Ninth lesson, focus on yourself. It's so important, especially in today's world where we are constantly bombarded with images of people's success. And here is the truth, you don't know the full story behind anyone's success. You see the highlight reel, the fancy cars, the big houses, the perfect relationships, but you don't see the struggles, the sacrifices, the failures. So when you start comparing yourself to others, you're comparing your behind the scenes to the highlights reel, and that's a losing game. Instead of focusing on what others are doing, focus on your own journey. What are your goals? What are your strengths? What step can you take today to move closer to where you want to be tomorrow? And here's the thing, there's enough success in the world for everyone. When someone else wins, it doesn't take away for you the ability to win. In fact, their success can inspire you. So cheer others on. Celebrate their wins, but keep your eyes on your own path. Run your race at your own pace. And remember, the only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. That's where the real growth happens. 10th lesson. Not everyone will want you to win. And this one is tough, but it's something you need to hear. As you grow and succeed, some people will try to pull you down. It might be jealousy, it might be insecurity, or it might just be their own fear of change. But here is the truth. Not everyone will celebrate your success. Even people you thought would always be in your corner, like friends, family, co-workers, manager, might not support you the way you expected. They might make snide comments, downplay your achievements, or even try to sabotage you. And here's why. Your growth exposes the intentions of people around you. When you start winning, it forces others to confront their own insecurities. And not everyone is ready to do that. But here's what you need to remember. Their behavior says more about them than it does about you. Don't let their negativity stop you from pursuing your dreams. Instead, surround yourself with people who genuinely want to see you succeed. Find your tribe, the ones who cheer you up, challenge you to grow, and celebrate your wins. And for those who don't support you, wish them well, but keep moving forward. Your growth is too important to let anyone hold you back. So if you are on the path to success, be prepared for some resistance. Not everyone will be happy for you, and that's okay. Keep going anyway, your future is worth it. So there you have it, 10 lessons I've learned over 42 years. If this video did value to your life, do me a favor. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. And remember guys, your growth starts today. Take these lessons, apply them, and watch your life transform. Until next time, cheers and I see you soon.